Little Shop of Horrors was a low-budget cult movie from 1960 that was, rather improbably, eventually turned into a successful stage musical. It's now being presented at Ogunquit Playhouse, and the actors who are putting it on are clearly having fun. We talked to three of them, one of whom is an understudy, about what this production delivers to the audience.
I would say that this show has been received at the Ogunquit Playhouse absolutely as you would wish a show to be received. The laughs are full, and the story is, you know, I guess the story of a man-eating plant is a universal that people love, I guess.
Feed me!
How much difference does it make when you're on stage, and you can tell that that laughter from the audience is real, it's genuine, and it's big?
Oh, it's a huge difference. I mean, we feel it. This is a symbiotic relationship between us on stage and the audience. So when they're having a good time, we're having an even better time.
Kristen, you are playing two understudy roles in this production, correct?
Yes, correct.
And if I have my information correct, this evening, when you go on stage, you'll be
That is true. I'll be
playing the role of
Seymour
Seymour.
Krelborn. Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, being an understudy is one of the really interesting jobs, I think, in the world. What is the mental approach that you take to that job?
I think it's best summed up in always be ready, because you never know when you're going to have to go on, and the work has to start as soon as they're learning their stuff in the room at the very beginning. You have to be watching and learning and erasing and rewriting your notes always, because you could go on in rehearsal, you could go on during the show, so you just have to always be ready.
You're understudying for two roles in this production.
Yes.
I would think that just learning the lines, learning how to hit your marks and so forth, how do you do it?
Yeah, between the two that I cover, Seymour and the dentist, it's pretty much every scene in the show. And then on top of that, I'm the dance captain, so I have to learn everyone else's part to teach them in case they have to go on. So I know the entire show in here. It's a lot.
Adam, being a stage actor creates an interesting challenge, because there's a certain balance that you have to reach between always seeming natural, making it look effortless, like you're not acting, and yet you got to have, you know, kind of a big personality on stage that you don't in film or TV, where everything is brought down. How do you strike that balance?
Well, you know, musical theater is an odd thing to do because so much of it is artificial, and, you know, to try to create a sense of truth in a song is asking a lot, I think, of an audience. But that's, I think, the fun that we have. It's like, how real can you play a moment, but also meet the demands of the size of the storytelling?
Well, I was walking through the wholesale flower district that day, and I passed by this place where this old Chinese man, he sometimes sells me weird and exotic cuttings. Well, because he knows, you see, well, strange plants are my hobby.
You guys have all said, in one way or another, either with your body language or actually saying, that it's fun. But it's also work, Talia. What's sort of the ratio? How much of it is fun and how much of it is work?
I think there's a misconception sometimes, like, oh, you're an actor, you know, what do you do for work? Or like, you know, this is like our hobby, or this is fun, this is our art form, and we take it very seriously. But how lucky that this is the job that we get to come and do every day. It is an absolute gift and a joy to come, and especially do a musical like Little Shop of Horrors, which is a perfect musical from top to tail.
Do you guys wish that you could just stay here, not for another couple of weeks, but for like another couple of months or something?
You're so lucky that you get to be here. It's really been just a sweet dream.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, when they tell you, you know, you're gonna spend a little over a month in Ogunquit, Maine, it's like a vacation.
Yeah.
You say, absolutely yes, when can I start? Because this is paradise.
You can see Little Shop of Horrors at Ogunquit Playhouse. It runs through Saturday. And we'll be back with Main Things to Do.